Let's talk about genetics. Genetics is the study of heredity. When we say heredity, it is the passing of traits from parents to offspring. Traits means ito yung katangiang physical o biological na anyo natin. Offspring means anak. Ibig sabihin dito sa genetics, dito natin pag-aaralan kung paano nga ba natin namamana sa ating mga magulang yung physical na anyo at mga katangian na mayroon tayo ngayon, tulad ng kulay ng balat, mata, buhok, panglasa, pangamoy, at iba pa. A gene is a fundamental unit of heredity. A gene is a portion of a DNA. A gene is a portion or a segment of a DNA that contains a genetic code for a trait. So, si genetics, ito yung pag-aaral at si genes naman, ito yung unit. Kung ang cell ay ang basic unit of life, ang genetics naman ay ang fundamental unit of heredity. So first, alamin muna natin kung saan ba matatagpuan ang genes natin. Let's start with our cells. Humans are made up of cells. And inside the cell ay mayroong chromosomes. And chromosomes are made up of a long strand of DNA. And DNA is made up of segments we called genes. Genes are made up of nucleotides. And nucleotides are made up of nitrogenous bases. So, bakit nga ba natin sinabi na ang genes ay ang fundamental unit of heredity? Bakit hindi DNA? At bakit hindi yung mas maliit pa na nitrogenous bases? Kapag sinabi nating fundamental unit, ito yung building blocks or yung starting point to make a trait. Hindi pwedeng DNA kasi it's a long strand and has other functions. Hindi rin pwede ang nitrogenous bases kasi masyado ng maliit. Para kang nag-disassemble ng bicycle parts wherein hindi mo naman masasakyan yung kabod-gulong lang. And para din silang letters, kapag letters lang, walang meaning. Pero kapag binuo mo na sila as a word, doon pa lang sila magkakaroon ng meaning. That is why scientists use the term genes to refer as the fundamental unit of heredity. Si Gregor Mendel ay tinaguri ang father of modern genetics. Actually, kaya ganyan yung suot niya ay isa siyang pare. Tinagurian siyang father of modern genetics dahil sa ginawa niyang genetic experiment. Ang ginawa niya, pinag-aralan niyang mabuti ang genetics pamagitan ng isang halaman na tinatawag nating pea plant na may scientific name na Pisum sativum. Sa Filipino, ito ay tinatawag nating sitsaro. At dahil dito, nalaman niya kung paano na itatransfer ang genes from parents to offspring. At ang resulta ng pag-aaral niya dito ay na-discover niya na mayroong dalawang types of traits, a dominant trait and a recessive trait. A dominant trait, it is the main trait that appears in an organism's offspring. While recessive trait, it is the hidden trait that is not expressed by an organism's offspring. So kapag sinabi nating dominant trait, ito yung genes na mas na-express or mas na ipapakita. Ito yung visible appearance na nakikita natin sa ibang tao at maging sa sarili natin. Kapag sinabi naman nating recessive trait, ito yung trait na hindi na-express, hindi na ipapakita kasi mas na-empower siya ng dominant trait. Though hindi man natin nakikita yung trait na yun, dala-dala niya pa rin yung genes niya. Kaya kung hindi man lumabas yung traits na yun sa kanya, maaari pa rin iyong mamana ng magiging anak niya or apo niya. Meaning, hindi nawawala yung recessive trait at maaari itong magpasalin-salin sa susunod pang henerasyon. Halimbawa, if your father has a brown eyes and your mother has a blue eyes, ang magiging kulay ng mata ng anak niya ay nakadepende kung aling trait ba yung mas dominant, yung brown eyes ba o yung blue eyes. Ngayon, if nagkaanak sila at naging kulay ng mata ng anak nila ay brown, then we could say na ang dominant trait ay ang brown eyes at ang recessive trait ay ang blue eyes. In genetics, sinusulat natin ang dominant trait in capital letters. Capital letter A, capital letter B, and capital letter C. Isinusulat naman natin ang recessive trait in small letters. Small letter A, small letter B, and small letter C. Ang isang letter ay katumbas ng isang trait. So for example, it is a trait for the color of your eyes. Traits for the color of your skin, and so on. So, when we say genes, ito yung nag-e-encode ng information for a specific trait. So, for example, mayroon tayong genes na nag-e-encode sa kulay ng ating balat or sa kulay ng ating mata. Meron tayong genes na nag-e-encode sa ating height. Now, kapag sinabi nating naman nating alleles, it is a different forms or types of a genes. Different types or forms of a gene. Meron tayong alleles for brown eyes, alleles for blue eyes, and alleles for green eyes. Sa height naman, meron tayong alleles for tall height, and meron tayong alleles for short height. Ngayon, depende na lang kung alin yung alleles na may dominant trait. For example, kung ang dominant allele ay brown eyes, then magkakaroon ka ng brown eyes na trait. Ito yung mag-a-appear sa'yo. Then kapag meron ka namang alleles na tall height, then magkakaroon ka ng trait tall height. Ito yung mag-a-appear sa'yo. So what is the difference between genes, alleles, and trait? Ang genes and alleles, they are genotype. While traits ay phenotype. Genotype means ito yung genetic composition. Kumbaga, hindi sila visible. And yung phenotype naman means they are the appearance or yung nakikita natin. Ito yung visible result ng genes or yung appearance or characteristics na nakikita natin.